Biff.
It's not my home, Mum. Can't remember when it ever was. You know, living with you, I had to grow up by the time I was 10, and if you hadn't kicked me out, I'd have gone anyway.
I know I treated you badly.
You should never have had kids.
Yeah, I've never been maternal. I'm not into nappies and toys and children's parties. But like you said, you're grown up now. We could be more like friends.
I choose my own friends, thanks.
Whatever you think, I'm still your mother. I never stopped caring about you.
You've got a funny way of showing it.
I'm asking you for another chance, Biff. I need you with me. Don't answer that.
Eh?
It might be Ricky. No, I'd come here.
Yeah, well, if it is, tell him you don't want to see him again.
You don't know what he's like.
Just what have you got me into? You're not welcome here.
Oh, thinks he's a big man now, does he? Stay out of this, you. This is between me and your mum.
Did you do that to her?
She deserved it.
Yeah, well, whatever she's done, she doesn't deserve anybody like you. Nobody does.
I told you to stay out of it. Come on, we're going.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Right, you've had your answer now. Clear off.
This is none of your business. I'm not warning you again.
What's going on?
I don't want you involved in this, Linda. Just get out of here.
The sensible thing you've said all day. Why don't you go here?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to phone the police. Don't do that. I don't want any trouble.
There won't be any trouble if you come with me. Now!
Leave it alone!
Stay out of this, little brat!
They'll be back in a minute. Can I get you out?
No, thank you. I've just come to apologise, I suppose.
You said you had a bit of a set to.
Yeah, gave me a few home truths. Made me realise just what a state I got into.
Well, happens to us all.
Yeah, you've had your hard times.
Well, things are looking up now. Us with this place and David up at home farm.
Well, that's what I've come to see you about. The cause of your good fortune. The cause of my problems. David.
And what the hell's he doing here?
What are you talking about?
I've said, just sit down, man, and listen with your ears instead of your mouth.
Oh, he's done so well. For someone with no qualifications other than a tight pair of jeans.
This is just because he gets on with your dad and he can't stand the sight of you, innit?
Don't you see? Haven't you got it yet? Your wife has. Haven't you, Jan? It's not my dad your blue-eyed boy gets on with. It's that wife of his.
You're sick. You really are.
Why don't you ask him? Ask him who the father of Kim's baby really is. You're still proud of him, eh? Ask him if he's proud, too. Proud of his shabby little affair. Proud of what he's done to my father.
What is it? One of those videos got hides in his wardrobe. He'll go mad. It's his own fault. I've been grounded because of him. Why does he hide them? Because he's tight and he won't share things. Yeah. It's all scratchy. It's a pirate copy.
I don't know where that brother of yours is. What's that?
Star Trek.
Give us that. What is that?
A video.
I know it's a video, but what sort of video? I'm surprised at you and letting Donna see it. Where did you get it?
It's Scott's.
What's up now?
Ask her.
We were watching one of Scott's videos.
Yeah, so?
Is that video nasty?
Hi. I stayed late for. What's for tea? I've just done my stuff, eh?
Stay right where you are.
What do you think you're doing with this?
What?
Oh, don't give me that.
Oh, that. Kid at school lending me. They were all passing it round.
Got any more?
Of course not. What'd you grass me up for?
Oh, don't talk like that.
Like what?
Like some petty criminal.
Look, they're only a bit of a laugh.
I don't want my kids watching this stuff. It is vile.
Did you buy these tapes off this kid at school?
I gave him a couple of quid. I hired him.
Wouldn't be a couple of quid out of our till, would it?
I wouldn't steal off you.
Oh, of course not, Scott.
Look, I'll give him the tape back, right?
Where you going?
I said I'll give him the tape back. Still my head in this.
Oh, dear. What a shame. But you know what's puzzling me? Is how you managed to get these tapes off this kid when you haven't been near school since well before Christmas.
Get you for this.
Hey, Dumbo, when they do the register, they notice if you're not there. And after a bit, they let the parents know. They actually think we might be interested in what you get up to. Right. Now you sit down and start talking.
Well,
I hate school.
you've only got 6 months to go.
But you like hockey, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, funny how you only taken it up since you stopped going back into school. What's in there?
Don't you trust me?
Let's see.
Me see!
Oh, Scott!
Whose is this?
It's mine. I got it because you wouldn't get me one for Christmas.
Well, we told you why.
Just slagged off my dad. My real dad.
Oh, yeah, well, he was a great bloke, wasn't he, when he had a gun in his hand?
Give it here.
Get off, Scott.
It's mine.
Get off it.
Do with
I'm
you.
warning you.
You can't tell me what
Give it to me!
Donna! What have you done? Donna!
Chris? Where's your daddy gone now, eh? Hope he's got RT on. Otherwise it's going to be in bother. In you go. There you go. Chris?
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Like you're packing?
Yeah, that's right, I'm packing. And there's a cab coming to take me and Joseph to Jack and Sarah's.
I don't understand.
Last night, I gave you a choice. This morning, you said that you decided that me and Joseph were more important than what was going on up at Home Farm. Then I come home and I find this. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Glover, after careful examination of the Home Farm accounts, it would appear that payments for rent...
It's important. You know what Kim and Glover are up to? I'm not going to let that cow win.
You! First, middle and last. And me and Joseph have just got to fit around it.
I can't let Kim and Glover...
To hell with Kim! This is my life, Chris. Mine.
Rachel, you're right. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been preoccupied.
It's too late, Chris.
Oh, don't be silly, please. This is your home.
Not anymore. I'll be out in a minute.
Please. Just give me another chance. I love you, you know that. Look, whatever I've done, I'll make up for. Just as long as you stay with me. Rachel.
No! You have been so busy trying to destroy Kim's life. And all you've done is destroy your own. I hope it was worth it.
Look, I'll do whatever you want me to.
I'm sorry, Chris. I've got to do what's best for me and Joseph. And I've decided. It's over.
Seth, what kind of a gamekeeper are you? I was lying low, waiting for the rest of them to show the sense.
Rubbish, I could hear you snoring.
We'll get them next time.
There won't be a next time because it's knocking off time. I'm doing no more unpaid overtime for Chris Tate.
I'm going to see if I can follow his tracks.
It's dark, isn't it? You won't have a chance.
I'm not having Chris Tate saying I'm past it. I'm going to give it a try. You set drinks up. I'll not be long. Stop right there. I don't want to use this, but I will if I have to. So don't think about running.
We're not running anywhere, old-timer. And by the time we finish with you, you won't even be walking.
You do realise this is private property, don't you?
Did you say something, Sonny?
This is home farm land, and you're taking those fish illegally.
We didn't notice little collars around their necks with owners' names on.
Yeah, well, I'm making a citizen's arrest.
Now, what we going to do with this little fishy? Hey. Maybe we should grill him.
Who's that?
Might be coppers.
Hey!
You all right, mate?
I wouldn't vouch for that water. What's up?
Caught the poachers taking trout.
You got a result?
There were 3 of them, Chris.
And?
And they got away.
For one ecstatic moment, I actually thought you'd earned your wages.
Don't worry, mate. I'll get them all right.
Save it, Nick. Clint Eastwood, you ain't.
Put your back into it, you pair of puddings.
You know, I'm beginning to regret setting him on up here.
It's like you created a monster there, Dad.
Yeah, will you tell him or shall I?
So anyway, it set me thinking. That cottage that David used to have up at home farm.
For all of about 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, it's empty again, isn't it?
Yeah?
So, why shouldn't Biff have first refusal?
You mean Biff or you and Biff?
Well, both of us. Once we're married, he's practically doing the same job as our David used to for even less money. He's entitled to some perks.
Hang your about.
Ned!
What?
He's on that flaming sore again. Listen, I've told him till I'm blue in the face.
Right! Right!
Right! What have I told you?
Tea's finished.
Will you shut up moaning, Seth?
We haven't seen a sign of them all afternoon. It's 5 o'clock. Time to go home.
Look, we're not going anywhere until we catch them. They're scum, Seth, and handing them over to the police is too good for them.
I'll give it another hour.
Look, just keep your eyes peeled.
I don't care what you say. I'm not wasting any more valuable drinking time. I'm going to Woolpack.
Phil, I've just heard something. We've got them, Seth.
Careful. Remember what happened last time.
They don't scare me, Seth. Stop what you're doing! And let that badger go!
Not you again. You should have learned your lesson last time, Shorty.
Just shut it, you. And do exactly what I tell you. Otherwise, you're going to get both these barrels.
Don't make me laugh. You haven't got the guts to pull that trigger. Probably ain't even loaded.
Let's get out of here, Nick.
Just let the badger go!
Reckon he's looking for another fish supper.
Give it to him, Jed.
Nick! I'm hungry, Seth.
Come on, Nick. Time to go. Where's the gun, lad?
I've hidden it.
We've got to take it with us.
Is he dead? Everything I've ever done since Alice was born has been for her good. And now I've gone and done this. I'm gonna lose her, aren't I?
Now, don't talk like that, lad. You're sort of poacher at heat at moment. They'll treat it as an accident.
Yeah, and if they hadn't have been after the badgers, this would never have happened. They're gonna give you a benefit of doubt. They'll know who I am, won't they? The coppers? The butcher's beef. Suppose they take it out on Alice.
Don't worry about her. There's police everywhere. Best bet is for you to get back as soon as you can and sort this out. They'll look after you and Alice.
Need to see her before they take me away. They will let me see her, won't they?
I don't know, Nick. But the sooner you get back there and sort it out, the better.
Yeah, Seth's right. If you give yourself up, this is bound to go in your favour. Oh, I don't know what happened to me. It's as if I was dreaming. As if I was watching somebody else do it. I can still see him now snarling at me. Saying I hadn't the guts to shoot. I just snapped. I couldn't take any more abuse. It was as if everything bad that had ever happened was staring me in the face.
Come on, son.
I'm arresting you for the murder of Jeremy Connell on the 11th of April 1996.
I need
You do not
to
have
tell
to
her
say
that you're
anything,
taking me away.
but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned
She's only 5, for
something which
God's
you
sake,
later
and I'm a
rely on
dad!
in court. Anything you do say
Please, her
may be
mother doesn't
given
want
in
to know
evidence.
her!
Take him away.
Please just let me see my daughter! Please!
Look, can I see him now? No, sorry. He'll be up before the magistrates tomorrow, and we'll have to see how things go from there.
What about bail?
To be decided tomorrow.
How is he?
So. His thoughts are all over the place at the moment, and he's very concerned about his little girl.
Well, tell him not to worry. She's with Betty, a neighbour.
Has he got a solicitor?
One's been in touch. He's via Frank Tate, but Nick won't see him.
Why ever not?
Well, like I say, he's very confused and depressed at the moment, which isn't unusual. I'm sure come tomorrow he'll be more able to cope. In the meantime, there's really nothing you can do, and I'd advise you to go home. Do you want me to contact social services about his daughter?
No. No. I'll look after her.
Your sister's been and gone, Nick?
How's Alice?
Somebody called Betty's looking after her till they get back.
Does she know I'm in here?
I don't think so. Your sister seems to have everything in hand.
Thanks.
The case is due to be heard this afternoon, Nick. Your sister's bringing me in a change of clothes for you.
Great. Because right now, all I'm worried about is what I'm wearing.
Nick, half the battle is knowing how to play the system. Look, 4 of the cases before yours are all repeat offenders. No hopers up before the bench every fortnight. They'll all be remanded. They're not you, Pop, all smart and respectable, and the magistrate grants bail just for the novelty.
Yeah, well, you'd better be right. Because I have to get out of here. I want to be home in time to put Alice to bed.
Well, I have to level with you, Nick. In a murder case, it's not usual for the defendant to be granted bail. But we've got a very strong case to argue.
Too flaming right we have. That bloke was scum. It was either him or me.
Listen, you were just doing your job when things got a little bit out of hand, that's all. It was a simple accident, remember. You're no danger to anyone else.
I've got a little girl to look after. She needs me at home. Surely they understand that.
Of course they do. And we've got every reason to be optimistic. Believe me. Every reason. Kathy!
How's Nick?
Absolutely fine.
Can I see him?
Not until afterwards, I'm afraid. All being well.
So, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, as you know, this is simply a hearing to grant bail. I mean, he's got a very strong case, which I'll put as best I can. Beyond that, it's out of our hands.
Shouldn't you two be at work? Who's manning the office?
Your dad gave us afternoon off.
And I'm taking it back now. Get off and do some work.
Chris, I think Nick would want them to be here. And so do I.
Half an hour.
Who on earth's that lot?
That lot, I'm sorry to say, are the Connells, relatives of the deceased.
Nicholas Bates, court number 1. Nicholas Bates.
Here we go.
You are Mr. Nicholas Bates of Nursery Flat, Home Farm, Emmerdale?
Yes.
You are charged with murdering Jeremy Connell on the evening of the 11th of April, 1996. You may sit down.
Your Worship, given the serious nature of the case and the fact that the witnesses may be at risk of harm from the accused, I put forward an application that the defendant be remanded in custody and not be granted bail.
Your Worships, my client was going about his lawful business, protecting his employer's property at the time of the alleged offence. The deceased was no stranger to this court on account of his violent conduct, and indeed my client must have feared for his own life. My client is a single parent with a previous good character. Should it suit your Worships, his employer, Mr. Frank Tate of Home Farm, has agreed to stand surety to whatever sum you may decide upon.
Thank you, Mr. McLaughlin. Mr. Bates, will you stand up, please? Whilst having considered your previous good character and your ties within the community, the court is nevertheless satisfied that given the circumstances surrounding the allegations, you should be remanded in custody for your own protection until a date can be set for your trial.
Yes. I am obliged to your Worship.
You can't do this. You can't do this! What about my kid, eh?
Thank you, Mr. Bates.
I've got a little girl. You can't do this to me. Please, she needs me at home. She needs me.
May I remind you, this is a court of law.
Listen to her. She needs me. Kathy, say something. Kathy, say something. Get off me.
Oh, the best part of the day. Closing time.
Oh, I'd love to be able to put my feet up now and have a nice cup of tea, except I'm sick of the sight of it.
Sounds like a hint that you need something a little stronger.
Well, it wasn't, but if you're asking.
Woolpack.
Great. Mum, do you mind if we go out?
No, Kathy. Shouldn't the question be, do I mind looking after Alice?
Yes, of course. Sorry.
Auntie Kathy, look!
What's happening?
Oh, my God!
Stand back! I'll get the extinguisher.
Sean, quick, put it out! Quick, Sean, quick!
The cottage is such a nightmare, an hour or two in pub water.
I can't drink.
We're in this together, remember? You carry our baby, I'll drink for both of us.
You're all heart.
Hey!
David.
How did it happen?
Somebody set fire to some rags by the look of it.
That's ridiculous.
What's going on?
It's all in hand, mate. Nothing for you to worry about.
I saw one of the Connell gang running off.
Connells?
Why should they want to do this to me?
What's this? Failed insurance scam?
It's not funny, Kim. Connells have been after Kathy.
It's nothing.
Nothing. If we hadn't been here, this place could have burned down.
Mum, it's all right. Everything's fine.
Kathy, another 5 minutes, you'd have been in the pub, and Alice and I would have been trapped upstairs. She can't possibly stay here with you now. Come on, sweetheart, up you go.
Ah, there she is, the best woman. Why don't you go and sit over there?
If he had a whistle, it'd direct traffic.
Hey, about time too.
You glad you came now?
Yes, I am.
You look fab. So do you.
Ready?
Friends and family, welcome. For those of you who haven't already met me, I'm Peter Houghton, and I'll be conducting this blessing today. The journey to this room hasn't altogether been an easy one. And I'm not just talking about the traffic on the Connelton Road. We all know how hard Emma and Zoe have worked to have their relationship acknowledged. And I hope today will be a celebration of that work. and of their very obvious love for one another. I also hope that you'll all feel a part of this service and not just an audience, because it's your interest, your love, your prayers that have supported Zoe and Emma this far. Frank and Susie, Zoe and Emma have chosen you to be their witnesses today. Would you please like to come forward? And now we'd like to begin our celebration with a song, especially chosen by Emma and Zoe and performed for us by Natalie.
The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and empty skies.
Zoe, this ring is a symbol of all that I am and all that I have. Receive it and treasure it as a token and a pledge of the love that I have for you, and wear it as a protection whenever we are separated. I give it to you as a token that from this day forward, we are as one.
Emma, this ring is a symbol of all that I am and all that I have. Receive it and treasure it as a token and a pledge. As a token and a pledge of the love that I have for you, and wear it as a protection whenever we are separated. I give it to you as a token that, from this day forward, we are as one.
What do you want?
Frank asked me to deliver this to you personally.
What is it?
Well, open it and have a look, and then you'll know, won't you?
Clear off.
All right, I'll tell you what's in it, shall I? Since Frank confides everything in me now. Oh, better still, I could just tell our Mandy. Be out round village in 5 minutes. You know what a gob she's got on her.
Hey! Get out of my sight.
Come on, Tina.
No, I have to wait for a reply. Frank asked me to nicely.
You scheming little cow. You don't think I'm going to...
Oh, please, not that old routine. I'd have thought you'd have been a bit more original than that, Kim.
She don't look very well.
She's fine. She thinks I'm falling for this. She got another thing coming. You can only cry wolf so many times. Mandy!
Oh.
How is she?
Doctor's in with her now.
And the baby?
I don't know. I was up at my father's when Kathy rang. She found her in the street. She'd gone in the ambulance by the time I got there.
Which one of you is Mrs. Tate? Well, Mr. Tate, there's not too much to worry about, but her blood pressure is high.
Yeah, well, she was complaining about a headache this morning.
Ah, that might be connected. Has she been under any particular stress recently?
Well, a bit, I suppose.
She has to rest completely. I wanted to stay in for a few days so that I can monitor her progress. But the baby's fine.
Oh, thank God. By the way, I'm not Mr. Tate. It's a long story. That's her husband there. We've split up.
Hence the stress.
Well, I don't think it's helped. But I'm the father.
Oh, I see. Well, my only concern is for the patient, and she's going to be fine. As long as you're both being here doesn't distress her.
Can I see her?
Of course.
I'll just have a word with... She's fine. And so is the baby.
I knew your reputation before I even laid eyes on you. They said you were a wrecker.
You didn't complain at the time.
You knew the things to say. You've been saying them to her.
She's no fool. She can think for herself.
I won't let you take her away.
She's got her own mind. She can choose who she wants.
She wants me. We set up home together. She can't live without me.
That isn't what it looks like to me.
Well, you're different from her. You're hard and selfish. When you see something good, you want to ruin it.
You told me I could stay. You were the one who made me feel welcome. You didn't even ask Zoe's opinion. Maybe you still fancied me and now you're jealous because it's all gone wrong.
I'm not jealous of you. You're a cheap little tart.
I can't bear this.
It's her fault.
You're both to blame. You don't care about me, you're just settling old scores.
Let's try and talk about this calmly and sensibly.
Why? Because it suits you?
No, because it's best for everyone. We can all say what we feel, and then you can pack your bags.
I will when Zoe tells me.
I don't want any more arguments.
There's no need for any arguments, but you can see what she's like. She's so different from you.
If you want me to go, I'll go. I'll never do anything to hurt you.
She said that to me.
Zoe knows how I feel.
She changes her mind every 5 minutes. Ask anyone.
Zoe's got a mind of her own. Do you want me to stay?
No, she doesn't. She wants you to leave.
It's whatever you want.
If you can't throw her out, I will. I'll deal with it.
Oh, it's typical of Emma. Trying to run your life. Giving instructions, telling you what to do, where to go.
Get out. We don't need you.
Let Zoe tell me that. I can leave in 10 seconds. Haven't got much of my stuff here. I'll go straight away. You'll never have to see me again, if that's what you want.
It isn't.
What?
I'm sorry, Emma, I can't help how I feel.
I don't believe you.
I don't need to shout and scream. You know I'm not like that. It's simple. It's over. I don't want you anymore.
You don't want me?
I'm sorry. I'd like you to leave.
Let's have a rest now. You all right? Yeah. I'll rush you to the top. Slow coach. Ah! Andy! I'm stuck. Help me, Robert. Don't leave me, Robert. I'll get help.
No sign, then?
We think he's gone off with Andy.
Well, at least he's not on his own. Come on, it's not late yet.
I know.
He's likely having a whale of a time. Come on.
Oh, could you look after the rest of them in the barn for me?
Yeah, I'll go and fetch Victoria.
Thank you.
Where do you reckon we should try?
Well, you go towards the Glovers. Ask Ned to have a scout around. Then go next door to the Dingles. I mean, it's like an adventure playground for kids, that place. We'll go towards the viaduct and split up.
Right. Oh, hang on. You better take one of these. He has asthma.
But why hasn't he got it with him?
Well, he pretends it's not a problem. That and the spare was still in his bag.
I'm at the top, Andy. I'll soon be back.
Robert! He's over there, Jack! You all right?
Andy's stuck. I can't get him out. He's breathing funny.
You all right? Steady on. Where is he?
Them back quarry.
He's okay.
You're all right, son.
The other lads up at the quarry. We might need a rope.
I'll get one. I'll see you there.
Come on, show me where he is.
Andy! Andy!
He's down there.
Andy! It's Jack, Mr. Sugden. You're going to be all right. We'll get you out of there.
I'll go down and get him.
Oh, hang on, Biff. It's dangerous. These rocks are loose. Right, that'll hold.
Okay. You're going to have to help us pull him back up.
Yeah, don't worry. Here, take this.
Here goes nothing.
You all right?
Yeah. Okay, Jack.
Yeah, we found him.
Where's Andy?
He's down there. How did you know we were here?
Sarah rang our house. One of the kids said they'd gone to the secret canyon. Our Roy used to call it that.
You all right?
Keep going. Keep going. All right, Jack. Don't worry, Andy. We're soon going to have you back up there. There you go. Now then, you and me are going to play gladiators, all right? Oh, easy does it.
All right.
Get your hand, Bev. Oh, well done, pal.
He's safe now, son.
Well done, pal.
All right, you're all right.
Are you all right, lass? I hope this is naught to do with you having to give me this. If it means that much to you, you can have it back. What's up?
Do you hate me, Seth?
Me? I hate very few, and you are certainly not one of them.
Most people do. Never bothered me. I liked it even. The envy, the whispering, the little people.
Take no notice of them. Woman like you, rich, beautiful.
What if they're right? Thanks, Seth. I'll be fine. You get off home and celebrate.
I'll get you back to home farm first.
No. You don't realise, do you? I was trying to kill myself.
Throw it, you know, I'd let you off the hook with Mandy.
Hey, come on. There's honour at stake here.
Oh, you old romantic.
Nah, can't let me new car down, can I?
Has anybody got a flag?
Hang on. Right. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Better than that. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Got a push, Butch!
To block him off so that I can take a shortcut. He tricked me. Look, get in, you can get the gates. I can still get him if we go down Connaughton Road.
interested in that.
You should have tied your favours to Dave's arm.
What?
Your bra, then.
Ah.
That'll give him something to think about.
Biff?
What?
Hey! Come on, get it moved! Come on!
No, my dad's put the traffic lights in the wrong place. Glover's slowing down for him. You Burke! Did my dad get a lorry or not? No! Close your window! Eh? Quick! Put wipers on! We're gonna crash! Who's the better driver now then, Glover? Hey, Monday, it's you and me tonight.
I hope you didn't lose on purpose, Dave Glover.
No, honest.
No, we took a shortcut through fields. Saved us.
What?
Oh, no, what you telling that for?
You cheating scumbag!
Well, it looks like your date's still on, Dave.
You know what they say, Dave? Winner takes all. Reckon you can handle it.
Mandy. Hard to get.
Don't you be getting any ideas, David Glover?
Scott, did you bring the keys?
Well, if I say yes, you're going to tell me this is all a big wind-up, right?
You didn't think this is serious, did you? You think this isn't serious?
Do you think he's mad enough to use it? Nah. He's got punk written all over him.
You?
I didn't bring them. They must have followed me.
Oh, you're blind as well as stupid, eh? Well, are you two going to stand there, or what?
Well, boys, do you fancy it?
He's the one you want. Tried to set us up to rob his own mum and dad. Ask him about the pension book.
Already know.
You come any closer and you'll get it.
Oh, it's got caps in it, has it? Don't even think about it! Pretty frightening having a gun shoved in your face, isn't it? Sonny, you're just lucky I'm not turning you over to the coppers. What do you reckon, Terry?
Aye, throw away the key.
Hey, it was a joke. Right, Scott, tell him we're only messing around.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about, love.
What have you done to him? Marcus, you all right?
Get lost.
Marcus, please, this has nothing to do with me.
Come on, sweetheart. You're better off out of here.
Marcus!
I told you. Go home and play with your dollies if you want to.
It's a good job Scott tipped you off about this gun being a toy. Looks awfully real to me.
Never said out about it being a fake. I thought you knew it weren't real.
I don't know the first thing about guns. I think I need a drink.
I think we need a sledgehammer.
All done now, Mr. P.
Good. Well, we'll get off then. I think you've done a good job.
You saved me life, Mr. Pollard.
Oh, I might have known it'd be you lot.
Yeah.
Who's gonna pay for my bike?
Well, if you hadn't parked it there, I wouldn't have hit it in first place.
Our boat's had to swerve because of her.
And I had to swerve because of him.
And he saved my life.
And I have an important meeting to attend.
You still had enough time to save me life, though, eh, Mr. Pollard?
What's going on? What's happened?
That's what I hope to find out.
Who's gonna pay for my bike?
It weren't my fault.
Shut up. Is anybody actually injured?
Not me, thanks to Mr. Pollard.
Quiet, Sam. Let the constable do this as quickly as possible.
Any damage to vehicles?
My bike.
Apart from your bike. Right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Right, I think we can sort this out for ourselves now, Raymond. Thanks very much.
If only it was so simple. I need to see some vehicle documents.
Ah, now I have still got the receipt for this bicycle, fortunately.
Mean like tax, insurance, MOT, that sort of thing?
Exactly.
You're checking the car. You haven't asked how I am.
I can see you're all right. If you weren't, you wouldn't be making such a fuss.
That's it. If you expect me to stay here after that, you've got another thing coming.
Well, just shut up and get rational, will you?
Right. You sort this out with the hillbillies. I'm getting back to civilization, and I'm not coming back.
Faye. Faye.
Hey! Stop her if she's the one I've got to claim from!
I bumped into some hikers on the top field who'd obviously had enough. They had a mobile phone and wanted a taxi number so they could be picked up. City folk.
And do local taxi drivers not pick up hikers?
Oh, Steve! In the middle of a field?
I was only joking.
Oh, excuse me.
I wonder who that is.
Robert, come in.
Robert, what's wrong?
Tell him, Andy. It's my gran. She's gone to sleep and I can't wake her up.
Night-night.
You'll need this.
There you go. Sweet dreams.
Told you to come straight home, you little dog. Look, there she is.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Hello? No, she was just sat there staring at me as if it was a burglar or something. She looked horrible.
God. How awful.
And the wait for the police and the ambulance. And the smell in the flat. The poor lad had to put up with.
What about the social services?
Oh, she's due here soon.
I hope she gets here before he wakes up.
You know, I still feel it should be me that tells him.
Poor mate. You need to get some sleep.
Yeah, after I've had a word with Ned about harvesting instructions. It's a good job there Dave's going to help out under the circumstances. Do you think they'll put Andy in care?
I don't know. Maybe they'll find a foster family for him.
Well, she looked very peaceful, Andy. She hadn't suffered at all.
You fell out last time we spoke. She asked me to go and get her cigs and I won't.
Yeah, well, don't worry about that. Your gran will have forgiven you.
What'll happen now?
A social worker will visit us and they'll decide what's best for you.
Who'll tell me Dad?
Well, I should think he'll probably know by now. Though I don't know if you'll see him at the funeral. I don't know how these things work.
I don't think they'll let him out. He tried to escape once.
Oh, well, we'll see anyway.
Will you come to the funeral? You, Robert and Sarah?
Well, Robert might be at school, but yeah, of course we'll come.
Victoria's probably too young.
Probably right. Should we go inside and find something to do till the social worker arrives? Come on.
Will somebody say something?
I'll see you later, guys.
Really gonna miss you. Don't go, Scott. Won't be the same with only Kelly to argue with.
Well, I'll get plenty of leave from the army. I'll be back to boss you around before you know it.
Well, I hope so.
You're not going to say goodbye? Come on, girls.
You will write to us, won't you, Scott?
Yeah, probably. Not.
You better.
Anyone planning on doing a bit of work here this morning?
Scott was just saying goodbye to his sisters.
Yeah, well, they're gone now, so he can come and help me shift some stock.
I've got to say goodbye to my mates.
Well, that shouldn't take too long, should it?
Vic, this is his last morning before he leaves home. You could at least try and be civil to him.
Being too soft with him is where we went wrong in the first place. Taking him to the barracks, treating him like a mummy's boy. He ain't half going to get a shock tomorrow when he wakes up in the army.
When are you going to get your head from?
All right, lads.
There, lads. You shoot. We surrender.
The last time they'll be using door for a bit. Aye, from now on, he's going to be abseiling down chimneys with all guns blazing.
I'll pack it in. It's logistics I'm joining, not the ruddy commandos.
Not change your mind, then?
No chance. My dad wants to see the back of me. Tell you the truth, feelings mutual.
Seems too much like hard work to me. Pointless graft. And then saluting every time some posh fella walks past. No thanks. Just like working here, isn't it, sir?
No, I'll have a brilliant time. I get to travel, learn a trade, meet loads of birds.
We're the same in my old regiment. Join the army, see the world, and clean it.
But things have changed since Battle of Waterloo, sir.
Anyway, I just come to say goodbye. I'll see you later.
Oh, hold on a minute, Scott. While you're here. There you go.
What's this?
We had a bit of a whip round. We thought they might come in handy.
You can get right cold at army.
Thermal undies. Well, we didn't want you to go unprepared.
Hang on a minute, Scott. I've got something else for you.
What?
Advice from an old soldier.
Oh, what's that then?
Now remember this. From the minute you go in them gates to the minute you leave, keep your head down, don't ask questions, and don't volunteer for out.
Why not?
Because I never did. And I'm still here, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got something else. Yeah. My dad gave me that day I went off to fight. He told us about my luck. I'd like you to have it now.
Oh, cheers, Seth. It's brilliant. You sure?
Of course.
Can you play it?
Not a note.
Thanks, Seth. I'll look after it.
Never mind harmonica. You just make sure you get back here safe and sound. And when you do, your mates will still be here for you. Good luck, son.
See ya. Will I see ya?
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah.
I've always tried to do my best for you, son. I know I've made mistakes along the way, but, you know, I'm only human. Look, what I'm trying to say is, I'm proud of you. You know, for what you're doing. And, there'll always be a home here for you when you want it.
Okay, thanks.
Take care of yourself, son.
Come on, Scott, we'll be late.
See you, Dad.
Here.
They don't exactly apologise, do they?
Well, they've got to follow up any information given.
It was Kathy that put them onto me, wasn't it?
How would I know?
Dave, I've worked with her. I've been there night and day. She said she loved me.
Well, she's been through a troubled time.
Oh, I didn't break into her precious little tea rooms. Why did you think it was me?
Well, you went away and she didn't know where you were.
If I'd wanted to, I could have had my hand in the till months ago and she never would have even known.
Well, no one think you did it.
She does. Why else have I spent the entire night behind bars?
Do you want to come back home or do you want to go to Kathy's?
Where do you think? Thanks for turning me into the police.
I didn't.
You just stood there while they dragged me off.
It was Eric who called them.
Oh, and you knew nothing about it.
No, I didn't.
You just believed everything you were told.
What was I told, Sean? Nothing. Not until Eric said you had a record.
Good old Eric. Always got a trick up his sleeve.
Just tell me you're not a criminal. Tell me where you've been these past few days. Tell me why you don't trust me.
I would have trusted you with anything.
Except where you were going and who you were seeing.
It's none of your business.
Well, if that's the case, I'm none of your business either. Just go!
I'm not going till you tell me why you think I'd steal from you. You knew I loved you.
I knew Dave loved me as well, but what did he do when he walked out the door?
I'm not Dave.
You're all the same. Maybe you've been with another woman too.
I've been with my child.
Your child.
I've been with my child. My little girl. My Sarah. I visit her grave every year. I stay with my wife and we visit her together.
Your wife. You slept with me night after night, and you've got a wife and a child?
She's my ex-wife, and we're not married anymore.
So you just forgot about her, wiped the two of them from your mind?
No, I can't wipe my 4-year-old daughter out of my mind. I ran her down in a car. I killed her. And I was drunk. My ex-wife can only tolerate me for 1 day a year.
Sean.
Like I said, it was nothing to do with you, and if it was, I would have told you.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I'll tell you, because I've heard it all before. Negligent, at fault, drunk.
I am so sorry.
Oh, what about?
You should have said. I would have understood.
No, you're just like all the rest, Kathy. You didn't stand by me for 1 minute.
Hey, I didn't know. Look, give me a chip.
I'm getting out of this place.
Don't, please.
Get away from me, Kathy. I don't want to know anymore. There's the rest of the month's rent. Now I owe Emmerdale nothing.
What do you expect Kathy to think? What do you expect her to do?
It was my business. I expected her to keep out of it.
You should have been honest with her.
Oh, like you were.
Well, she would have chucked you out.
She's a soft touch, Dave. We both know that.
You should have told her the truth. No one would have had to have known.
What should I have shown her? Photographs of the damage to the car or the blood on the pavement?
You just blocked her out of everything.
I did no worse than you.
I'll give her a chance,
What's
man.
the point? I've got my own problems. You have her, Dave. You're the one that's in love with her.
You're not right, are you, fella?
Frankly, Kim, he looks all right to me.
Look at his coat. Look at his eyes. Oh, dull, aren't they, fella?
Reminds me of my dad.
If you can't think of something sensible to say, just get out.
No, wait till Zoe gets here first. I might learn something.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Oh, God. Oh, help me. Oh, this isn't right. It's not supposed to be like this.
I'll get help. Where's Frank?
Oh, don't leave me, please. Please don't leave me. Oh, someone's got to see to Valentine.
Zoe's on her way. You need more help than he does.
Oh, God. Oh.
What's going on?
Have you got your mobile?
It's in the office.
Right, stay here. I'll go and get it.
No, don't leave me.
You need help.
Get Zoe.
She's got to go to hospital.
She can go where she likes.
Do you want the baby to be born here?
It's probably conceived here.
It's Frank's baby.
So?
So, he doesn't care about me, but he wants this child.
Yeah, we're leaving now. We'll be there in a minute.
Give me that. You've got a phone in the car.
Biff, can you help me with her?
I'll drive.
No, you stay with Valentine.
You what?
Tell Zoe what's wrong.
I don't know what's wrong.
Yes, you do. We'll be there in a minute, don't worry. I told them we'd meet him halfway.
I don't want this baby.
Too late, you're having it now. You should be phoning Frank on that thing.
I can manage.
Well, tell him to get straight there.
Oh, just get her out of the way. I'll tell my father what a brave little warrior you were.
Oh, if I had the time.
Look, you haven't. Just get shut of her.
Look, come on. You'll be in the hospital in half an hour.
Oh.
Well, try your bedside manner on the horse. Hello, Dave. Chris Tate here. I think there's something you should know.
Hello, Frank. Frank, can you hear me? Oh, it keeps breaking up. Where is he?
Well, you're his PA.
Wherever he is, he's in the wrong flaming place.
Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for Kim Tate. She's just been brought in.
That's right. We've settled her in the labour room. Are you the...
Yeah, I'm the father, yeah.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
By Dingle standards.
Do you want me to put a tape on for you? You've got whale music or whale music?
Nothing.
You should have said. I'd have got you a tape from the car.
Oh, that's all I need. Giving birth to Judas Priest.
Kim, nobody's into heavy metal these days.
Everything okay, Kim?
Debatable. Oh!
Never mind. Good news is your husband's here.
Tell him to get lost. Well, you heard.
She's not ready to see you.
What?
Don't worry, they often start like this. It won't last.
No, I've got to see her now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tate.
Mr. Tate? I'm...
Not stopping. Thanks very much, nurse.
Hello, Chris. She's what? How long ago? OK, son, thanks. I'm on my way.
You know what'll happen? He'll march in here, all guns blazing, and kick you out. Just like he's kicked you out hundreds of times before. Where's your style, Dave?
Style?
You must be sick of it by now. Even you.
It's my baby.
It's my baby. When are you going to realise it doesn't matter if it's born with sideburns and a hoe in its hand? The baby's a Tate, and you haven't got the wit to do a thing about it.
It's my baby.
But that's just your problem, isn't it, Dave?
What?
The person that's done this to you isn't Frank. It's Kim. She's the one that broke your heart, that's stolen your baby, that's turned you into a walking joke. And you still love her. Like I say, no style.
Nurse, I'm looking for my wife, Kim Tate.
Room 2. Calm down. You've got hours yet.
Yeah, I'm a little out of practice at all this.
Oh.
Okay. Shall I bring your husband in?
That's him. He's been stalking my wife. He's unbalanced.
I want to see it. It's my baby.
I'm sorry, sir, you'll have to leave. We can't have you causing a disturbance outside the delivery rooms.
Your hands off me.
Don't be stupid, Dave.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Look, I won't ask you twice, mate.
Hey, I've got more right to be here than he has.
What the hell's going on?
Look at him, he's a yobbo. This is supposed to be a safe place. Come on, you out!
I'm sorry, Mr. Tate.
This didn't happen, do you hear me? I don't want my wife upset.
Frank, it's my baby. You can throw me out as many times as you like, but I'll keep coming back. Hey, I'll come back when you're dead and buried. You won't stop me then, will you?
You'll have to wait a long time, Sonny. A very long time.
Kim! Kim!
What time is it?
20 past.
20 past what?
6.
God.
All right.
Fine.
Shouldn't something be happening by now?
Early days yet, Mr. Tate, especially for a first labour.
Oh, God. Ah! Oh! Oh, make it stop soon. Oh, how much longer?
Come on. Give me a big push now.
Oh, pushy.
Try a bit harder for me, Kim.
I can't. can't.
She's exhausted. You can see for yourself. What is it?
What's wrong?
Fetal heartbeat's starting to decelerate. I'm worried the baby's becoming distressed.
You'll be fine. It'll all be over very quickly. We'll give you a general anaesthetic. You won't feel a thing.
Oh, what about the scar?
These days it's tiny. You can keep your bikini, put it that way.
How long will it take?
Not long.
What, half an hour now?
Minutes. Less than 10.
You can do it that quickly?
We have to, Mr. Tate. The baby's losing oxygen. Could be in trouble otherwise. It's a fairly routine procedure. Don't worry.
You've got a son, Mr. Tate. Congratulations.
Is he all right? Can I see him?
Doctor's just taking a look at him now. He won't be long. They'll bring him out when he's ready.
A boy. Another son. That's wonderful.
I thought you'd be pleased. Mrs. Tate will be fine, I'm sure.
Is that mine?
I'm taking him through to the special care unit for observation.
Why, what's wrong? What's happened?
He was born acidotic, Mr. Tate. Very simply, it means he can't breathe unaided. He didn't get enough oxygen in the womb. We need to put him on a ventilator.
But he will be okay.
Most babies make a good recovery.
Oh, what about the ones that don't?
Well, there can be repercussions mentally, but they're extreme cases. We'll do our very best for him.
It was. With pink bits.
Cream, yes. Yeah, it was a nice piece.
It was a present from my husband. When he were alive, like.
It could hardly be when he's dead, now could it?
No. So, can she have it back? Because she was ever so upset.
What a shame.
I know. I thought she was going to start crying.
Because I sold it on this morning to a dealer in town.
But it were only in the box by accident, and it were worth a fortune.
Yeah, I know. I paid her a tenner for the lot just to get her off my back.
10 quid? Well, can you ring them up and ask them for it back?
Well, I certainly cannot, and sour relations with a valued contact. Give me a good reason why.
I promised.
Well, Sam, that's your lesson for today, isn't it? You don't make promises you can't keep.
Old curiosity shop.
No, that wasn't it.
I mean, it serves her right, this stupid old bag. Can't she eat her dinner off another plate? Deja vu?
You what? No, she can't. It's a special plate.
Poncy tat? No, it's a joke, Sam.
Oh.
Remains to be seen. Remains to be seen, is that it? All right, all right.
Now think, Sam. Remains to be seen. Yeah, that's it. Wait here, will you?
Look, I can't. I'm on double yellows and my flashes don't work.
I won't be a minute.
Hurry up.
He's declaring undying love for Michael 3 weeks after he married Tracy. Horrible. Little man syndrome, without a doubt.
You got any plates, mate?
Sorry?
You know, plates. You got any in?
Over there. Trouble is, poor dear, she's too dense to realise it. I'll tell you now, you can put money on it. She'll have a couple of screeching brats on her hands before somebody tips her the wink. Then it'll be bleached in the bath towel and we'll come to the world of Prozac. Who? The mother? No, the sister. No, the sister's the one with the overbite. And Peach. I've always thought you can't go wrong with cheese and wine. It'll be a bit creative if you don't mind. But that lot, warm leaf round those, and a chuck of double roaster on a stick. Rather sweaty double roaster, if I remember rightly. No, I stopped going in the end. I couldn't feel any improvement. It sounded most impressive. He used to do a lot of grunting and groaning. You know the sort. I thought, you're getting more out of this than I am, mate. One way or another. Hang on a minute. I'll ring you back, Nancy.
Never mind that, you flaming divot. Just get over here. Come on. Hey, you. Come on. Flaming hell, fire. Thief! I saw you. Stop him, someone. You. Come back here. Why? What, you? Thief! Come back here! Oh. My plate! You're nicked.
Let me play it. You do realise I'm loading up with pigs in Skipdale?
Oh, it's all right. I'm used to sleeping without book. Won't be much different.
Yeah, Sam.
Oh, Tar.
You've left me them, you know what you promised, lad.
Yeah.
Can I really not come back, Dad? Not ever.
That'd be better if you didn't, son.
I'm not going. I'll go to jail. If you can't do the crime, don't do the time.
I think it's the other way around, Sam.
Oh, right.
Go on.
Sorry, door policy. I've got to give you the full body search.
Touch me, Butch, and it'll be your body they'll be searching for. What's going on?
Oh, no.
You've got a lovely place here, Mrs. Eggleton. I think I'm going to feel very much at home.
Now, Seth and I usually have a nice big mug of cocoa at this time of an evening.
News to me.
Before retiring early, would you care to join us? The cocoa, I meant.
Actually, I'm not much of a cocoa man myself. I've heard there's a bit of a bash down the road. I don't suppose anyone would care to join me for a nightcap.
That's more like it.
Up on a mountain way out of town, it's Saturday night and the folks gather round. Bring a little bottle but you hold on tight. It's a hillbilly rock and roll night. Yeah. Hi, you all say ma and pa. Everybody's out in the yard. Somebody's calling out, go, kid, go. It's Uncle Earl on his old banjo. To the hillbilly rock.
25 years. Where does it all go? I'm happy though, Sarah. I married the right man.
Am I deaf or are they quite good?
They're brilliant! Oh, how does this bit go again?
Don't ask me.
It's quite good, your old man. Didn't know he had it in him.
Oh, you'd be surprised. He's got quite a few hidden talents.
Do you mean Vic or Terry?
Comes down, her dress goes up, she grabs a fiddle and she pedals to the bop, to the hillbilly rock.
Well done, Ned. Should get some sort of medal for long-term service.
I was a bit of a lad before I got married. Since then, I've never looked at another woman. I think many can say that.
Thanks for reminding me.
Ned.
Get your feet in there.
Well, everybody dance, everybody sing, squeeze that box and make it ring.
Lads, this could be a laugh. Come on.
I'm not going to make a speech, but there are one or two things I'd like to say.
Kathy, can you spare a minute?
Now, Frank, can't it wait?
I won't say it's been easy, because it hasn't. We've been through the mill and back, but we've managed. No thanks to some. But with the help of our friends like Jack and Sarah, I'd just like to say, well, thanks for being there.
You seen Kathy?
Won't I do?
No.
She's gone outside with
I wouldn't have got through without Jan. She's been my strength when I was going to jack it all in. I'd marry her again today if I could. I don't deserve her, but I know I'd be nothing without her. Cheers, love. Happy anniversary.
Jan and Ned, here's to the next 25.
Good night, Jan.
You didn't tell me you were this bad.
Hey, as good as my brother.
Oh, yeah.
All right, gorgeous. Where you been all my life?
Avoiding people like you.
I was only being neighbourly.
Yeah, well, sorry, pal. She's spoken for.
Who is she now? And who says so?
Look, I don't want to spoil a really good party.
Well, I do.
I don't remember seeing your name on the guest list, pal. So I suggest you walk out of here now, while you still can.
Okay, mate. Don't need to get excited. Come on, lads.
How good you were, Butch.
I know. It's bad luck. Shouldn't have happened on my break.
You know, your mum's face for a picture. I think she really enjoyed herself.
Yeah, I hope we're as happy on our silver wedding.
Hey, lads. Look who it is.
Night.
Not so fast. What's he got that I haven't?
Well, manners for a start.
Well, fancy yourself, dear. He reckons he's hard, lads.
Come on, Biff, leave it.
Biff? Now, that's a really stupid name.
Look, leave it out, will you? I don't want any more trouble.
No? What about you? Come on. I'll show you what it's like with a real man.
Come on, Biff.
Night, night, Biff.
I'll be seeing you again.
Biff! Get off him, you pig!
Oi, off him! Oi! Get off here! You fancy a bit here? Come on, I'm here now, eh? Come on, have a go! You've had him, have me now, come on!
Someone get an ambulance, quick! Biff? Hurry!
My old man would be spinning in his grave if he could see this lot. I don't think Ma would be too chuffed either.
Oh, they're just defending what your mum and dad spent their lives building up.
Yeah, I know. Robert's in his element. If I don't watch it, he'll be lying down in front of the wagon next time I send stock to the abattoir. Right, what next?
We'll wait till it's dark and then start taking stuff up to the wood.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing. They're a rough lot, those dingles.
We aren't here to fight. This is a peaceful demonstration.
How long do you think we'll be able to hold them off for, realistically?
Every day we delay the felling is a victory. Tate and his cronies are doing this to make a profit. The longer we stay there, the more it costs them.
That should wipe the smile off Frank's face. Hey, you'll never guess what Frank's done. They're moving on to the site today.
What, now?
Yeah, that was Rachel on the phone.
Right, Jan, what to do?
This is it, then?
Looks like it. I don't see how we can break onto the site.
Drive straight for the gate. Cause a diversion. Try and get in if you can, but keep them busy.
What are you going to do?
You'll see.
Oh no, Mr. Miller!
Shut the gates, you idiot! Oh, come on! Shut up!
Go on, quick! Come on, then! Down with Tate! Save our phone! 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 If you do not leave this site now, I'll have you forcibly removed! You just try it! Get them over there! Right, come here! Come here! Right, come on, leave it to me! Go on, Aki, no! They need your muscle there! Go on! Right, Jack, come on, shift it.
Oh, trust you to be doing Tate's dirty work.
Hey, no, I'm just turning a crust.
What do you think I'm doing on my farm? As far as I'm concerned, that's going nowhere. If you want it moved, you'll have to move it yourself.
Oh, Jack, come on, I'm only doing my job.
How many folk have said that to you, Zach?
Come on!
Hey, leave him alone!
Get it!
Oi! Get off her! Oi! Let go of my daughter!
I'm trying to.
Kelly, put him down.
Hey, you best leave it alone, pal.
Else?
I'll make sure that no pub between here and Leeds serves you.
Best do as you said, Marlon, lad. Some sacrifices aren't worth making.
Get off!
Fascist!
Oh. Uncle Zach, come on, pull your finger out! Come on, get off! Get her down! Get out with me! Let me down! Now then, no need for that.
I can't watch this. Why? Because every time my dad gets involved in a fight, he comes off worse. And you lot, you should grow up.
Frank Tate's new dog.
Can I interest you in any sweet snacks or soft drinks before you get stuck in?
You're a traitor, you. All your family are with Tate.
They are, I'm not. I'm just a small businesswoman.
Private property. I'm sure you people aren't going to trespass.
This wood's been public since Adam were a lad.
That's as it may be, but the owner now requires it for other uses. I'm asking you to leave.
Or what?
You'll be breaking the law. The police are on their way.
Oh, what kind of law is it that lets you destroy all this to line Tate's pocket?
Well, you should know, Mrs. Tate.
You're taking away a family's livelihood.
We're creating new jobs.
Yeah, for how long, then?
And when you've taken what you wanted, all we'll be left with is a damn great hole in the ground. Well, I'll not stand by and see it happen. Shame.
Here comes your cavalry.
Oh, about time. Where are the coaches? The reinforcements?
I am the reinforcements. There didn't seem any need to send a sheriff.
You were warned there might be trouble.
You said Tuesday.
We've moved things forward. Call for assistance.
We're stretched as it is. They're all covering a football match. I wish I was.
Hey, Constable. Do you want a burger?
I wouldn't mind.
You better not.
I miss me lunch.
I'll have you moved as well.
Well, what are you going to do? Send for the police?
I am giving you a final warning. These reinforcements are on your way. You are committing a breach of the peace. You are guilty of criminal damage against private property. Get them out the trees! Come on, get them out of here! Get the rest of them out of here! Come on! Get up, Butch! Come on, you little eagle, get up there! Hang on! Hey, you! Get lost, get off! Oh! Butcher! Quick, somebody, she's hurt! She needs an ambulance!
You heard, get an ambulance.
Seth! Nicky.
Did she say clown?
Great party, yeah! You've done us proud, lad.
Just a shame I was salmon here. You always love bonfire night.
I nearly burnt house down over here.
Why don't we send a rocket up for him, Uncle Zach?
Good idea.
Stand back, Mandy.
Right. There's one for you, Sam.
Hey, why don't we send one for Auntie Nellie?
Why? You haven't got an atom bomb handy, have you?
I nearly didn't make it tonight, you know. Frank wanted me to go to dinner with him.
What business?
No, I think he was just lonely.
Well, that's his problem, not yours.
I told him I was looking after my dad.
Good thinking. Why be an old man's plaything when I can offer you so much more?
Promises, promises.
And don't worry, I deliver. Prepare for the night of your life.
Hey, Buck. Are you going to join in?
No.
Have the party and you'll stood here with a face as long as a kite.
Why does our Mandy prefer Marlon to me?
Because you're ugly and stupid, I expect. It don't mean you can't enjoy yourself.
We're not here to enjoy ourselves. Supposed to be on duty.
You're taking this job business far too seriously. You'll be writing out reports for management next.
You ought to at least check on what the protesters are up to.
They're probably having a party, same as us. They haven't got brains for much else. Here. Enjoy yourself.
Hey, where's that bush gone?
Eh? He's gone checking up protesters. He seems to think they're going to make a daring midnight raid.
We don't have to do this.
What do you mean?
We don't have to prove anything to her or anybody else.
Captain, this isn't for her benefit. If it was, things would be a lot different.
We could have told her then. Why didn't we?
Because it's none of her business.
Maybe. Or maybe we thought it wouldn't be safe to tell her till it was all done and dusted.
Well, what could she do? In the middle of a street, what could she possibly say to us that neither of us have heard before?
I don't know.
Would you want me to run after her? Force her into her being a witness? Do you think that would prove anything? Kathy, today is about me and you. No one else. That's how it's gonna be. From now on.
The
place in which you are now met has duly been sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of marriages. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Will you please all stand? Catherine, I do solemnly declare...
I do solemnly declare...
that I know not of any lawful impediment...
that I know not of any lawful impediment...
why I, Catherine Elizabeth Bates...
why I, Catherine Elizabeth Bates...
may not be joined in matrimony to David Edward Glover...
may not be joined in matrimony to David Edward Glover...
And now you, David, I call upon these persons here present...
I call upon these persons here present...
to witness that I, David Edward Glover...
to witness that I, David Edward Glover...
do take thee...
do take thee...
Catherine Elizabeth Bates...
Catherine Elizabeth Bates...
to be my lawful wedded wife...
to be my lawful wedded wife...
for our hearts to be together as one...
for our hearts to be together as one...
Pick up the ring now, David. I give this ring...
I give this ring...
as a token of my love...
as a token of my love...
for now and for eternity.
For now and for eternity.
Catherine, I call upon these persons here present...
I call upon these persons here present...
to witness that I, Catherine Elizabeth Bates...
to witness that I, Catherine Elizabeth Bates...
do take thee, David Edward Glover...
do take thee, David Edward Glover...
to be my lawful wedded husband...
to be my lawful wedded husband...
for our hearts to be together as one...
for our hearts to be together as one...
I accept this ring as a token of my love...
I accept this ring as a token of my love...
for now and for eternity...
for now and for eternity...
David and Catherine, you are now man and wife...
Is that it?
That's it. You may now kiss the bride.
Well, aren't you going to put them in water or something?
Did anybody see you bring them here?
I don't think so.
Well, you better take them back with you, because, I mean, how am I going to explain it otherwise?
It's just a bunch of carnations. So you treated yourself.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I know. Yeah. We got the rest of the evening to relax and behave like normal couples do for a change.
On the sofa my husband paid for.
I could sit on the floor if you like.
Oh, Terry. This just feels so sordid.
Thanks.
Tom Bainbridge came round yesterday. Apparently, Kelly's getting in a right old state about me and Vic fighting all the time.
What's it got to do with him?
He came to warn me to get my act together.
How? Pretend to be happy?
Kelly's not stupid. She's bound to start wondering what the attraction of the church action group is.
Well, you've got a crush on the vicar.
Asking herself, what's going on? Where did the flowers come from? Won't take her long to put two and two together, and I just can't put her through that. I just can't take the risk anymore. I want to call it a day. Well, I'm glad you think it's funny.
Hey, let's face it. I've had a fiver for every time you said that I'd be Frank Tate by now.
Oh.
It's what makes it exciting. What makes our time together more precious.
Well, it doesn't feel very precious right now.
You're the one that won't leave your family.
Like it's that easy?
Well, if you think us being in love's sordid, it's because you made it that way.
So if I dumped my husband and my kids and turned up on your doorstep, you'd put the flags out, would you?
I'd take you in my arms like this. I'd kiss you like this. And I'd stop you being frightened again.
Oi! Are you all right in the back there? Yeah. Good.
I think you know what this is. Can I open it?
No! Wait till we get to the restaurant. We can open presents then.
You shouldn't have splashed out, Scott. Not what they pay you. The look on your mum's face when you walk through that door, That'll do for me.
I'd rather have the prison.
Can I set some music?
Why is she not in the shop? Why is she not in the shop?
It's probably quiet. Fancied an early night, that's all. Shh. Are we all ready? Oh, Donna, have you got a camera? Shh, leave it there. Come here.
You happy now?
Yeah.
Surprise! Get out! Go on, get out!
Leave him, Vic!
Don't you tell me what to do!
Mum, what are you with him for?
Hang on a minute, Scott. We can explain.
Get out or I'll kill you!
I think we can talk about this.
I'll tear you apart!
No! Why him? You don't understand, Scott!
He understands! We all know what you are!
Hey, all right. You
Get
get
out!
out of it.
Get out of my house! Get on! Get on!
He knew I wanted mine to be the first family wedding.
Dad's killing Terry Woods.
What?
Please, Mr. Sutton, help.
Get out! Keep out of my house! I'll kill if you come near us again!
Leave him, Dad, he's not worth
Look,
it!
we can sort this out. Let's talk.
After what you were doing, you couldn't wait to get rid of me, could you?
Vic, people are here!
I wanted to hear! Oi! Do you know what my wife's been doing? She's been having it off with Terry Woods on my sofa behind my back!
Just calm down, Vic.
Why should I? You couldn't wait to get rid of us! You got rid of us all and you brought him in!
It's all right, Jack.
That's enough! This won't do any good! I don't want to do good! I want to do damage to that piece of dirt!
Yeah, Terry, wait in the wool pack. I'm not leaving Viv.
She's my wife! She's my wife!
What's going on here? We can't hear the telly.
This is better than the telly, Betty! This is for real! This is my wife starring Terry Woods! Mary! Look, let's go inside!
I'm not leaving Viv.
You what?
Get the girls to me. Come on, girls. Come on, my love. Seth, go and put the kettle on.
Terry, inside.
Hurry up.
If you lay a finger on her, Terry.
Go on, love. Go and look after the girls. I'll be all right. Go on.
You lied to me! You lied to the kids!
So what?
How long's this been going on, Viv?
If you were any sort of husband, you would know.
If you were any sort of wife...
I've done my best for you!
Well, this is your best?
What have you ever done for me?
I'll tell you, shall I? I haven't lied, I haven't cheated, I haven't been doing it with your best mate!
You don't know what you're talking about.
How many times, Viv? How many times?
Can't remember. Happy?
Where did he take you? Some back lane, some bushes?
Oh, shut up!
Some farmyard?
Leave me alone!
Why? You don't want to upset me? I can take it. I want to know all the details. I want to hear it all.
You're hearing nothing from me.
No, you're not used to telling the truth, are you, Viv?
I've lived with the truth, and that's you!
You're a liar! That's all you are!
So what are you going to do with it with the kids on the other side of the wall? Beat me
up!
They want you back in that bar until I know what's going on.
You got the gist.
How could you? Viv's a married woman.
It happens.
And Vic is your friend.
Al.
I've always been a sucker, you know that. You've let me down.
I haven't.
And you've dragged the name of the Woolpack in the mud. I don't understand, Terry. I really don't.
You've treated me like dirt for years. I'm nothing but 2 hands behind the counter.
That's not true.
When did you last notice me?
You're my wife.
It's ages since we've been anywhere together. You never buy me anything. You never say you love me.
But you know all that.
I do when Terry Wood says it.
He's a barman. He's paid to keep punters happy. He's even had Tina Dingle in bed with him before now.
But she wouldn't go to bed with you.
No. And you know why? Because I had too much respect for you. Too much respect for us. But Terry Wood...
He's twice the man you are.
Yeah. I got a business. I got a home. Kids. What's he got?
He's a man. He looks like a man. He acts like a man.
And I don't?
What do you think? The one thing I couldn't stand is spending the rest of my days with you, looking at you across the table, lying next to you in my bed.
Well, don't worry, because you won't have to. I'm not taking you back at any price.
Get in the dark streets.
Where's Mal?
Oh, said he had to go off and organise a surprise.
It's all right, though. I've got his... All right. Hey, looks like you've got enough for turkey, booze and the rest. It's going to be a good Christmas after all.
Thank you all. Thank you, Sarah. I just collected the final donation.
We'll see you this afternoon at the wedding.
Yes, indeed.
28, 29, 30.
I'm glad I've caught you. You see, I couldn't let you go without saying thank you.
Oh, no trouble, Vicar. We've always got to help.
You see, that's what I thought. Other people have told me that you Dingles are a lying, thieving bunch totally beyond redemption. But I know your heart's in the right place. So I'm sure you'll be giving me the rest.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
About 30 quid by my reckoning.
30? It was only 20, honest.
30. You could always give it to another charity, say the Police Benevolent Fund.
Merry Christmas, Vicar.
You too, Dingles.
Merry Christmas, Vicar.
Bye-bye, turkey.
Bye-bye, booze.
Uncle Zach! Surprise!
I thought this Christmas was going to be jinxed, and now I know why.
Zachy!
Oh! That's one, Dad.
If there's no wedding, will we have to give the dress back?
Don't be silly. Of course there'll be a wedding.
Oh, we're ready for you now, Alice. What's going on?
It's probably best not to ask.
But first, I'm required to ask anyone present who knows a reason why these persons may not lawfully marry to declare it now.
Don't even think about it.
The vows you're about to take are to be made in the name of God, who is judge of all, and who knows all the secrets of our hearts.
All that I am, I give to you, and all that I have, I share with you, within the love of God the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Brian Ian Francis Fowler and Linda Jane Glover have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of a ring. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife. Right hand. That which God has joined together, let not man divide.
Suppose I ought to thank you for not ruining the wedding.
I don't think Linda will be thanking me when she knows about your dad.
There's no point in going on with that lie now. Part of the family. She wants you in the photos.
Not me. I don't want any part of this wedding.
I've told you we're better off without her, Linda. You know what she's like.
Right, I just need the bride and the groom. And the immediate family.
Come on.
Come on, Betty. And Betty and Seth. Right, if we just gather round.
I've decided I'm taking that job.
But you can't. You can't just leave me like this.
I can, and I've got to, because you won't listen.
OK, I'm listening. But you should know you've turned my life around. My life is full of hate. Kim, Dave, Christopher even. Then you come along and remind me that there's love.
Well, in that case, I'm sorry. Because I don't love you.
Give me a chance, Tina. When all this business with Kim is over, we can live a normal life.
I thought you said you were listening. What would be normal about us? You're old enough to be me flaming granddad. I'm poor, you're rich.
And so would you be.
No, Frank. You try and change me into something you think I should be. I'm not going to give you the chance to do that.
It's not like that. I'm not like that.
Don't touch me!
Stupid Tina. Do you realise what you're throwing away?
I know exactly what I'm throwing away. Frank, it didn't have to be like this. It's the only way I could get you to understand. I don't love you, and I could never love you. Am I interrupting something? No. We're all finished now. I'm taking James home. I think 3 hours of village lowlife's more than he could stand.
Hi, mate. On farm, please.
Oh, Tina, have you changed your mind?
No, I just thought I'd tell you, before you start looking for a new wife, sort out the one you've got. Dave Glover's on his way to own farm now. Come with us, Mand.
Nah, the boys need me here.
I'll leave the car at the station. I'll post the keys and the papers onto you. You can do what you want with it.
He bought it for you.
No, I don't want it.
Well, Frank won't be happy.
That's why I'm doing this. Maybe this'll teach him a lesson and all.
Not a fond farewell, then.
You know, once upon a time, I thought he was something really special. Now I know he's just a rich old fool who thinks money can buy him anything. Well, now he knows different.
But aren't you going to say goodbye to the others?
No. I'm finished here now. I'll see you, man.
Thank you.
You love him, don't you, David? You really say goodbye to him?
Of course I love him. I love you too. Maybe I always will.
Then why?
Because enough people have been hurt already. I can't do this to Kathy, I'm sorry.
Biggest gamble of my life. I lost.
You still believing?
I can't stay in the same village as you, knowing it's really over.
What about all this? Money? Home farm?
None of that matters anymore. I've got to leave soon.
I can't let you leave. I've got to come with you.
What about Kathy?
It's always been you.
It's Frank.
What's going on?
I'm leaving you, Frank.
Ah, that's great news. And I hope you take your toy boy with you, because that's all you're going to get. You've bled me dry long enough.
Oh, don't worry. I don't want the money. I don't want anything that's yours anywhere near me.
Then the two of you might as well go now. Because I'm sure you don't want to wait till Kathy finds out.
We're going. First, I need to collect my baby.
Oh, no, you don't! James stays with me. He's mine.
Because you bought him? There isn't enough money in the world to make anybody believe that he's your son. Open your eyes, Frank. The whole village can see you for what you really are. A pathetic old fool who's not man enough to face the truth.
It's over, Frank. Just let us go.
You think I'm finished? I've hardly started. All my life I fought for what is mine. And you think I'm going to let a farmhand and that thing take it away from me? You want James. You're going to have to kill me first.
You're an old man with a dodgy heart, Frank. You can't stop us, and you know it.
Kim, I'll handle this.
I'm not wasting any more time. We've got a plane to catch. Now just get out of my way, Frank. It's over.
I warned you! You think I'd let scum like you get away with this?
I'm not gonna fight you!
You don't have any choice.
David!
I've got him! Get out!
David!
Go!
Call the fire brigade! The nursery! I'll get a ladder!
Frank!
Hand him out to me! Go on. Go on, gently.
There you go.
No, hold on. You got him. Okay, I've got him.
David!
I'll have to go back through the bedrooms. The only way!
Oh my God! Oh my God! David!
Hey, up. What's this then?
Open it and see, Dad.
What's this? Oh, wow. Oh, Andy. That's lovely. Thanks very much.
Hey, come on, let's have a look, Jack. Ah, smashing.
He wanted to give you a surprise. He made it himself.
And it couldn't be better. And I have a special present for you. Now, I waited until everybody was here because it's appropriate that we have family and friends with us. In my hand, I have a piece of paper.
Hey, I bet we're the only two that can remember when that was said.
And Mr. Turner? Thanks a lot, Seth. Thought I got away with that.
Seriously, though, this piece of paper is very important because it enables me to welcome Andy officially to our family.
We've been told officially that we're your new foster parents.
Hey, that means that we are your unofficial Auntie Betty and Uncle Seth.
Congratulations, Andy.
Now I've got a brother.
Hey.
Thanks, everybody. This is the best present I've ever had. And it's the happiest day of my life.
It's been an awful long time in there.
I don't care how long they take, as long as he's progressing.
Mr. Glover, David's asking for him.
I'm afraid you're going to have to prepare yourself for the worst, Mr. Glover. Yeah, but when you said he wanted to see me, I thought... He asked for you, but well, he's drifted back into unconsciousness. We think his lungs are very badly damaged. Oh, God. So there's no hope, then? He's not in any pain. Do you want me to warn the family?
No, I'll do that.
Get on here, son. Gotta see Kim.
Not now, Dave.
Gotta tell her. Gotta tell her how much I love her.
Dave, listen to me. Kathy's outside. She'll be with you in a minute. Tell her that you love her. Do you understand, son?
I was running away.
Now's not the time, David. Kim can wait. Do it for me, son.
Ned?
They say his lungs are badly burnt. And I don't think he's going to make it.
No. Now he's going to Liverpool. Let him die.
Kathy! Kathy! Not like this. You've got to be brave for his sake, love.
Hiya. It's me. Close your eyes. You're gonna be all right.
Also, I felt a struggle. So,
Don't be silly. Marrying me, Paul, all right? I love you, David, and I always will. David.
Crash!